I've been thinking maybe I should focus on making content on YouTube instead of making content on TikTok because they they start to give you troll campaigns in the comments on TikTok. That's why a lot of people I think uh, don't have big careers on TikTok because there's so many trolls. They're like never ending. It's like a never ending supply of trolls, and they run campaigns against you to try to tear down your channel and try to make you say dumb things. And it's like I think it might be easier to make a career making YouTube videos rather than uh, creating content on TikTok. No, I think I can make content on TikTok. I think I can do it. I just think if I try to make too much of it, they'll try to tear me down. I mean, so I just make it like a little bit each day, and then I'll just make it a little bit each day, and then I'll just go back to doing whatever. But then again, what am I supposed to be doing with my time? If if I'm only supposed to make a little bit of TikTok content a day, what am I supposed to be doing with my time? It's confusing, you know, like it's really confusing. I might try to sell something on TikTok that might be better than trying to just have a dialogue type show on there, but I might try to sell something on there, but I I guess I could see if I get trolled doing that. If I try to sell something for multiple hours, do I get trolled doing that? That might work better. I could try that, but I honestly don't even know if I should just go back to work in retail or something. I mean, everyone knows I did a bad job at that company too. I did a bad job with those. I worked in the industry for a long time. I did a really bad job in that industry, and and I don't think I can go back to work in retail, but I will try to think of something I can do. Um, Thank you for watching this video. I might switch more towards YouTube than TikTok. I guess if I were to do that, if I wanted to, I see. Like I was gonna stream for like an hour and a half on TikTok. I was gonna stream for an hour and a half on TikTok, but uh, it just collapsed on itself because a bunch of trolls came on and started saying dumb stuff to me. Um, that's the thing is like TikTok, you get a lot of commenters, trolls. Um, I've never got the commenters, trolls on YouTube. I almost want to see it. Will they come here to see this video and start trolling me on this video? I almost want to see if that would happen, because that would like boost my channel a lot if they started like trolling me on this on YouTube, because they would give me a lot of views, right? And when views help me a lot on YouTube. I don't know. I just think maybe I should try focusing on YouTube. And I could even make longer videos on YouTube. Like I could that's another thing I could do. I could make like I could make like 2 hour long videos or whatever. I was I did start the last recording for the last TikTok stream at like 30 minutes ago, so maybe I'll just try to do like another hour and a half of a YouTube video to see if I could do that instead of uh, going back on TikTok. I could focus more on YouTube more. And if you make longer videos, that's more time that people is going to watch your stuff. So that could be a good thing if I make longer videos on YouTube. Um, Everybody agrees that the best way to make money in 2026 is content creation. I think it might be YouTube. I don't know. I really don't know. I almost want to try something. I almost want to try um, I don't know. I mean, I think I'll be doing a little bit of TikTok. I think I'll be doing like I'll probably make a sales video on TikTok to sell my pillows, the pillows that I sell, not my pillows, but the pillows that I sell on TikTok, and then I'll probably just make a long video on YouTube. Yeah, maybe I'll make like a 2 hour long video on YouTube every day, or an hour and a half long video on YouTube every day. Um, I'm gonna see if I can talk for an hour and a half on here. It'd be pretty difficult to do, but I could try. I was thinking recently, I miss playing Age of Empires 2 on my PC, but I don't, I don't, I wouldn't want to play it again because I don't like to play games like that. But, uh, when I was younger, I used to like playing games like that, but I don't know. You can't always play the same games when you get older as you do when you're younger. Just whatever. See what they do on these on these TikTok things. They take everything you say out of out of context, and then they put it on their they put it on these YouTube videos, and they like use it to make fun of you. And then like a bunch of people who had never seen you before comes into your stream, and then they're like, "Oh my god, you're the worst person I've ever met. You're the worst person I've ever met." And they like insult you and stuff. But first, the first wave of people are the people who are just trying to get quotations out of you that are just despicable or whatever. That's the first wave of people that um, come to troll you, and then once they get the quotations out of you, then they post those videos on YouTube, and then the people on YouTube um, come and watch your TikTok stream, and then they start making fun of you on there, and they say, "Oh, you're a terrible person. I can't believe you said those things. You deserve the worst things in the world, sir. Sir, you deserve the worst things in the world." And it's like, really? You don't even know me. You don't even know me. You have no right to judge me. This heart could get ugly. This heart could get ugly. But anyways, I think that it's really difficult to be a content creator. It's really difficult to get any sort of traction, especially because like when you start from zero and you want to go up, you want to go all the way up. In content creation, it's like it's very difficult because it's very competitive. There's a lot of people trying to make it in content creation, so it's kind of like I'm almost like expert on it at this point. I've been doing this for so many years. I know how it works. I know how the game works. I've been streaming for about a little under 1 year now. Streaming for about 11 months now on TikTok. I did stream on Twitch before. I did stream on YouTube before. So I've been streaming on YouTube and Twitch and TikTok for years now. I have a lot of experience streaming, and from my experience, streams you get the most harassment on streams. I don't really get much attention on my videos, to be honest, because like I've never even got much attention. So like even if I did get harassed on my videos, I would be like, "Wow, you actually watched my video? You actually clicked on my videos?" And so like if they did bring the harassment campaign to my YouTube channel, that would be something new. That would be something new because it's like they've always had the harassment campaign on my TikTok account, but they never brought it to my YouTube channel before. So I'd be interested to see, would they harass me here too? And wouldn't that just give me more views? Like, wouldn't that just give me more views on here, and like wouldn't that boost my account and stuff? But the problem is negative views aren't worth the same as positive views. But like they don't, if you don't like what you're watching, then you're not gonna be recommended more in the future because it's they'll say a lot of bad stuff to you about it, whatever. But I do think that content creation is the future. I think that content creation is the future, because you need something to do with your day, um, especially when you got nothing to do. Especially when you got nothing to do, you have to do something with your day. Um, I think that I want to be more competitive in this capitalistic economy. In this capitalist economy, I want to be more competitive, and I want to make a real salary. I want to make a real wage. Um, I'm trying to make more money. Um, I think it's honest living in content creation. I think it's an honest living. I've been doing this for a long time now. I've been making a little bit of money for a long time now. I don't make a lot of money, but I make a little bit of money. I guess there's no reason to give up TikTok entirely because I do make money on there. I made money today. The only problem with it was I can't keep trying to make money on that platform because like the trolls start coming out of the woodwork, and the trolls are like ants. Like you can't squash them for every one that comes. Like you can't squash every troll that comes. It's just there's too many of them. And it's the same people over and over again making new accounts. It's a serious problem with the platform, and they take it for entertainment value um, that they can just troll you and harass you and make harassment campaigns against you into infinity. Make harassment campaigns into infinity. And that's all you can do is just try to make more content on another platform if they try to take you out of one platform. So now that's what I'm trying to do on YouTube. I'll try to see how long of a video I can make here. What has it been? 12 minutes so far. Let's see if I can make a really long video here because I can't make long videos or long streams on TikTok. I can't. I just can't do that. So I'm gonna see how long I can go with talking on this YouTube video. I think that people don't give themselves enough credit. I think that people like to give up too easily when you don't have to give up. You could keep on trying and you could keep trying to make money. The only thing I ever wanted is to make money. Like that's all I ever wanted to do is make money. I don't want anything else but to make money. Um, it's really simple. Like I just want to make money, and it's not complicated. It's not weird. I'm not a weird person because I want to make money. I don't feel embarrassed because I want to make money. I think that I'm doing the right thing because at my age I should be trying to make money. I should be trying to be employed. Um, I think that if it's idiotic to like give up your chance to make a real career out of yourself when you haven't even given it a full try yet. I mean, you've given it the full effort yet. It doesn't even make any sense. Excuse me. Uh, but you have to keep thinking about what can you do to make a positive difference in the world. What can you do to make a positive difference in the world? And there's a lot of people trying to get you down. There's a lot of people trying to hurt your feelings. You can't listen to the people that try to hurt your feelings. No. You can't listen to the people that try to hurt your feelings. You have to ignore them. And you have to keep on pushing forward and start creating something of value in the meantime. And it's like Tupac or something. Like you want to be like Tupac. You want to be like a rapper or something. You want to be someone impressive, like a poet or something. But you're not poetic enough to be a poet. You're not good enough at rapping to be a poet. You're not good enough at rapping to be a rapper. So all you can do is talk in front of these streams and talk in front of these videos and try to say something interesting that people might want to hear. But like, what would you even want to hear from me? Like, I don't get it a lot of times. I don't get what I'm supposed to be saying on here. It's supposed to be so relevant, so cool, so affirming, so great. Um, I'm supposed to come up with some witty things to say. I'm supposed to come up with something substantial, something with some meat on it. It's supposed to come up with something of value, but it's hard to it's hard to figure that out. What would people want from me? I just get trolled endlessly. You know what I mean? I get trolled endlessly and harassed endlessly. And the thing is, I've got less talent than like people like Taylor Lorenz. And Taylor Lorenz gets harassed endlessly, but she has way more talent than I do. She has more natural talent than I do. So like when I get harassed, I'm like I'm like fighting over pennies on the dollar. When Taylor Lorenz gets harassed, she's like fighting over like thousands of dollars or whatever. She's like fighting over thousands of dollars, and it's just I know that harassment is part of the game. I know that harassment is part of the game. I know that harassment is part of what you do when you enter the real politique of content creation. You face harassment. It's guaranteed. Guaranteed you face harassment. And you have to be strong enough to stand up to that and to keep on going. You have to keep on going. And like I guess I look forward to the negative comments on this video, because like they don't want to hear what I have to say. They don't want to hear that I think I'm a good person, or that I think these people are like spreading a bunch of lies about me, and you know they try to trick me into saying sentences that I didn't actually say. I mean I repeated what they said on the stream, and it's like I repeated what they said on the stream, and they pretended like I came up with it like in my own ideas. No, I didn't come up with it in my head. I just read what you had to say. It's hard though, you know. Like there's people with more natural talent, you know. There's people with more natural talent than what I have, and it's like it's like um it's like those are the people that make thousands of dollars. The people with more natural talent are the ones that make thousands of dollars. All I can do is just keep fighting for scraps. Like all I do is fight for scraps. I just pennies, just pennies, just pennies, and that's the best I can do. Pennies are the best I can do. A couple dollars here and there is the best I can do, and I think that people give up too easily. I think that people don't really try to chase their dreams because they're afraid of all of their dreams coming true. They're afraid of what would happen if all their dreams came true, and what would that mean for their lives. Um, could they do that? Would it really be everything they ever dreamed of? I think there's a reason why TikTok has maximum levels of creators, as far as they only get viewers, not more than a few hundred viewers per stream, not more than 1,000 viewers per stream, because of the harassment campaigns that are put against people and the streamers. I don't think you can reach a huge audience on TikTok. I think I might have to be on YouTube to reach a huge audience. I want to see, will they bring the harassment campaigns to YouTube? Because I'm making an open conversation, open debate about these harassment campaigns, and I'm trying to see, will they bring them to YouTube now that I'm openly talking about them, openly debating about them in public. And it's they could bring them to YouTube, but and then if they did that, I guess I'd be out of luck. I should go back to writing my blog or something. Maybe they wouldn't harass me in my blog or something. Maybe my Twitter account, they wouldn't harass me in my Twitter account. I don't know. Or my Facebook account or something. You know what I'm saying? It's just it never ends. It never ends, and it's never good enough for these people. You're never pure enough. That's the thing. You're never pure enough. You're never good enough. You, anything you do is always not good enough for them. It's always like, um, it's always like you put effort into like being honest, Christian, or whatever, you know, hyper moral, but it's never enough. I think I'm running out of things to talk about. Let me think. I think that I don't know. I can't really think of anything more. I guess 20 minutes is the best I can do here. And maybe I'll start making 20-minute videos. Who knows? I guess that's about it. Um, Let me know in the comments below. Do you have trouble with your commenters on TikTok? Do you have trouble with the harassment campaigns people put against you, or they do to you, or do you have trouble with that on YouTube or TikTok or whatever, or are you good to go? You don't really have that problem. Let me know in the comments below if you have any of those problems. Please subscribe to the channel to be part of the community. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.